Cheers to
Salud.
This is Life. You know, we want to help people helping people. We are all here together. Why not be successful? Why not help each other? Why not be something? And there doesn't have to be so much picking and hating and judging. And this is a free judge zone. I don't judge anybody, and you always welcome in here. So
I judge people all the time.
Well, you know what, dude? Cheers to good friends, great energy, and a live chat room in this podcast. Hey, yo, this is life. Thank you, everyone. Newcomers, oldcomers, friends, family. We love you all. Shout the fuck out. If you're afraid to talk to me or if I am too aggressive for you, go fuck yourself. But if you're not and you're interested in talking, you know, please pick up the phone, holler at me. My own experiences, I left at 16. I moved out when I was 16 years old, people. I had 3 jobs, my own apartment, and I had a baby, and I had things to deal with. My husband will tell you, I am a fighter, I am a strong person, and I am Jess. There's nothing less, and he is Rocky, and he never gives me anything less, and that's what's so important. You know, I am so damn blessed to have you as my partner in crime.
Always,
Baby. We don't need friends, you know why? Because we have each other. Cheers on that.
Cheers on
So,
Get the fuck out of here.
you're bugging.
Well, I guess.
Can't even take that. Let's get it started, baby. No, I'm kidding. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody doing? We're here. We're ready. We have so much to talk about.
And we have
and
Mars.
we have special guest Mars on with us.
Yay.
Yeah. Good to be here.
He's just
Now,
like he's so
babe.
far in the background.
Real quick, little background of him. He lives in Vegas, legal weed,
Cool.
pothead.
Right. Love it.
Picks up dead bodies for a living.
Ooh, that's fucking weird.
And has a YouTube channel, Mars Mira, MarzMira. So go check it out and subscribe over there.
Yeah, that's something actually I'm interested in hearing about, but maybe not right now.
Yeah.
Dead bodies is not my interest. Tits, ass, I'm in.
I love it.
Let's go. He's like, wait a minute. So we were away last week. We're so sorry that we did not get to do a show. We missed everybody. Trust me. Oh,
Sorry.
Whoa. Oh, you got to load that back.
All right. My bad. I did.
No, you didn't.
it's still-
I'm all the way. Holy shit.
All right, Mars, talk real quick.
Hello, hello.
All right, go.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, sorry. So we were away. We didn't get a chance to broadcast, but on our trip, I needed to go and I needed to talk about something because I wanted to know if I'm the only one. Mars, do you have any kids?
I do.
You do have kids, and Nicole has 2 kids, and I have 3. Well, we have 3. So we rented a house in Pennsylvania. We wanted to take our kids to Sesame
Hold on, real
Place.
quick. Are we going to talk Sesame Place?
Really quick, yeah.
Okay, all right. No, I thought we were going to do the other thing,
Oh, what other
the
thing?
word thing.
What, do you know what? You know what? You really want to bring that up right now?
Why do I never know what we're talking about before the show?
You have no idea because
You
my
never will.
husband loves to make fun of me and my blonde moments.
No, but we don't let anybody. I don't tell Richie what we're doing for the show.
You're not going to
really?
believe what he did to me.
So, real quick. Wow, it's so fucking loud, but I can barely hear Mars. That's the problem.
It's because he's on speakerphone, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Does it sound like I'm on speaker, really?
It
Yeah.
does. It sounds like you're on speaker.
echoing,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so weird, man. Let me see.
All right, well, you tell your story. Tell your story. You want to make fun of me? Go
So
ahead.
we're going outside, and she goes, "Hey, go grab a Carnigan," and then says, "Carnigan again."
Wait a minute, because you said, what did you say? And I said, Carnigan.
Well, exactly. So I go, "Do you think it's Carnigan?"
Wait.
And she goes, "Yeah, it is." Me and Anna both look at each other
And he goes, he says, say it again. And I'm like, Carnigan.
and I'm like, "Nope, not. You've been saying the wrong word for."
I
I'm
spelled
gonna
it,
assume you
Carnigan.
started speaking at a very young age because
I spelt it with an N.
yes. But for probably 30 years or so,
Oh my
she thought it was Carnigan.
It's a cardigan sweater.
It's a cardigan.
It always sounds like when people say the cardigan. It sounds
No,
cardigan.
it never sounds that way.
It never sounds that way.
I've
Mars,
never heard
does it sound like cardigan?
Carnigans, yeah.
Like cardigans? Would you think it maybe would be like a
you think
C-A-R-N?
Yeah, you think it sounds C-A-R-N.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you do. You could mistake it for that.
Wasn't that a band, the Cardigans?
No, we're talking
Cardigans?
about the sweater, the cardigans. And I thought that it was pronounced as carnigan, not cardigan.
Oh, Carn.
Yes,
Carn,
and he thought it was fucking hysterical that I have been saying carnigan my whole life.
For 30 years, dude, she's been saying fucking
That
Carnigan.
is pretty fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Like-
That is not funny.
That is hysterical.
And we live on an island, really?
That was the other
Like-
one.
Oh my god.
She hit me
Stop,
with-
Please don't.
She hit me
No.
with, wait, Long Island's really an island? I go, yeah.
Oh my
It's-
god, Jessica.
Babe, it's in the name, babe. Long Island.
Ew.
Because
I'm like, what do you think? They just call it? We call ourselves an island just for the fuck of it. It's like Wisconsin being like, you know what? This is Green Bay Island.
wait. All right, wait a minute. In all fairness, though, okay, although I was aware that we have bridges, I thought that Long Island was connected to the city so that we were like a peninsula.
Which is also an island.
Yeah, but there's one area attached, right? One spot's attached. Fuck you both, all right?
Oh
my
Peninsula's an
God.
island? I didn't know that.
Mars, my wife's originally blonde, and every now and then, I'll say like once a week, she has a blonde moment where I go, there's that blonde baby.
It just comes out, yeah.
It's not funny.
It is. It's hilarious. Everyone's laughing.
I was
Everyone's
looking
laughing.
forward to the What Did Rocky Say This Week edition.
Oh, you
but
wanna
now
know.
we have the What Did Jessica Say edition.
No, it's just what is Jessica learning today?
Yeah.
Can we go
So,
back to
what did Rocky say this week?
Rocky said,
Oh god.
Is
White-
Pretty Kitty?
That's Lissy.
Oh.
It's
I don't
little
know.
Lissy.
I was watching that one because I'm like, who's that?
Pretty Kitty?
Yep. I'm
It's
like,
your
who's
Lissy.
that? Okay.
Let me just go to my notes here because I have to write down all the amazing things that he
All
fucking
of the
says.
amazing things because I say nothing but amazing things, as everyone knows if you watch Super Ugly show before this.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Who is the one that said soccer mom looking Goonie monster?
Soccer mom looking Goonie monster. Who did say
Who
that?
said that? I wrote it down.
Fuck.
Soccer mom looking Goonie monster.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg, Ted 2.
That's right.
Yes.
We had to write that down because I thought that
Yeah.
was fucking awesome.
I forget the whole scenario now completely, but he used that phrase. He goes, what is she, some kind of soccer mom Goonie monster?
And we watched it, so I wrote down that. That's not what.
Mars,
Rocky
is that
said.
ringing a bell to you at all? I know you've seen Ted 2.
I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah,
either
man.
Ted.
He's so quiet back there. I feel like he's just totally touching.
I feel like
himself.
he doesn't know when to
trying
jump
figure
in.
out if
Mars.
my board's okay, that's all. I'm just-
All right, but Mars, yeah, feel free to jump right in,
Yeah,
dude.
just
Make
do-
yourself right at home.
Get it going. So, I learned something new. It's called a stranger's hand job.
Oh my god.
Did anybody else know about this stranger's hand job? Okay,
Most
I
Mars.
mean, I've had one.
Yeah, Mars had one.
A stranger's hand job.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely,
Wait, so this
yeah.
is different than the one.
it's one. Go ahead if you want to tell it, or I could. It's either way.
What do you tell us?
It's when you sit on whichever hand you jerk off with, and it goes numb, and then you jerk off, and it's like someone else is doing it.
Who makes this shit up?
Somebody. You know what it was? Someone's arm probably fell asleep, and he was like, "I just got to bust a nut."
And
So
he
he's
just
fucking-
starts jerking off. What I want to know is there any women out there that are sitting on their fucking hands going, go numb, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No,
god.
you know why? Because girls have machinery.
Yes.
You don't need your
Men have machinery. They got those pocket pussies.
those
They
are
got
new,
those little
and
fucking
you know what? Most
asses.
guys won't use those.
Bullshit.
They won't.
It's just easier to jack off.
Yeah,
really
it is.
But
you
don't
gotta
they have
clean that up.
jacking off things too, though?
Let me remind you of something, okay? We have a money shot, right? We have something to clean up when we jerk off. We
Yeah.
can't stick it in you or in your mouth, or okay? It shoots on us. So let me explain to you the guilt men have the second
The guilt.
they come, and you go, oh, "Why'd I do that?"
What is
not,
wrong
not
with
every
me?
time, but maybe you're looking at something a little weirder than you should, or whatever the case may be, and you go, "Why'd I do that?" Like, and now picture having a pocket pussy that you now fuck that has cum in it that you now have to clean. Okay.
Exactly.
Now I just nutted and I still got to clean the fake pussy I just fucked.
Like those
that-
fleshlights. There's
too
nothing
much
like,
work for you
nothing like
assholes?
coming
Not
in
the
cup.
work.
Do they think that we don't clean our toys?
The feeling as a man
I
that
don't-
no, but the feel you guys are different. You're expected to have these things. As a man, now you gotta. I don't have no. Do you have one, Mars?
A pocket pussy? No.
No. Do you know anyone who does?
I do not know anyone that has a pocket pussy. No.
Because I have no idea. So is it a pocket that the cum goes into, and then you unscrew it?
Well, I'll tell you this because I have worked in a sex shop actually when I was
You know
younger.
how these work?
Ooh, yeah.
Where
no,
does the
I'm
cum-
kidding.
where
I
does
used to
the
work
cum
Dress
go?
to Kill. Remember that lingerie shop on Middle Country Road? And there was like some toys and stuff in the back. That it was a lingerie and like
never
the
knew
girls
you
that
worked
dance,
there.
like the store. Anyway, yeah. So what it is it's like a it's all like rubber, like a flesh feeling.
Yeah, but everyone
but
knows where's the cum go.
It's in a little hole. You could stick your hand in and go like
yeah, but
this.
there's a thing, right?
Yeah, it's a
so does
sleeve.
it go down the cone, the bottom
Obviously,
of the cone?
where else is it going to go? Back onto you?
It's
No,
like a
but what I'm
fleshlight,
saying,
like a
does
cup.
the rubber end, or is it just is the handle's plastic?
It's
I
flat
assume,
in
right?
the back. The thing's flat.
It's a plastic or metal. What is it?
It's rubber.
The handle.
What handle?
There's a handle on the new ones, the fleshlights.
Oh, I don't know. How would I know the new ones? You're talking about back when I used
okay, well that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know that,
saying. No
man.
one ever fucked those pocket pussies ever. Nobody.
There were some freaks.
Yeah, but very
some
few.
freaks. They would ask me
but
to show
the
them.
fleshlight,
Get the fuck out of here.
the fleshlight, for some reason, has become more acceptable. For some reason, again, I could not even fathom doing that. Like, I'd rather just jerk off. I
Wait a
really
minute,
would.
wait a minute. All right, so Mars, if you were like a single guy, I don't know what your situation, but if you were a single guy and like you lived in an area where you did not know women, could not meet women, would you, if you went into a store, saw something like that, interesting like that, would you try it?
Then
I
get
have
down
tried,
here, Rich.
I have tried a fleshlight. It felt weird to me.
You just close your eyes,
like
you can imagine.
I'm shooting my load in a cup. It just didn't work for me.
Oh,
where
I
does
smell
it
his
go?
cigarette. Shut that thing. I'm
Yeah.
going to kill him.
I thought
Yeah,
I smelled
asshole.
I smell the cigarette, you fucker.
Where does the cum go? Does it go in the base, or is there like obviously the does the pussy have a sleeve, or is it just a
Nobody
hole?
said we needed a flashlight.
And that,
No,
like how
it's like a water bottle with a with a pussy on the end
But
of it, and you just
how
fuck
deep-
the water bottle.
how deep does it go rubber wise?
What are you doing? Don't touch anything.
It's not plugged in either, Rich. You fucked one, Richie?
A pocket pussy.
Not a pocket pussy, a
Oh, a
fleshlight.
flashlight.
A fleshlight, yeah.
Did he just
Hello.
ask him if he fucked
Yo.
a flashlight?
A flesh.
Flashlight. It's like a
Oh.
thing that the guys
Okay,
use to-
then
jerk
you
off on.
No,
Mars
but
fucked
I
one.
have fucked.
The pocket pussy. I don't know about that either. We'll get to that, but I want my answers on the fleshlight. So Mars,
Yeah.
how deep does the rubber part go as far as like if your dick's fully in? Like, is it like 2 inches of rubber around your dick? Like, how deep does the rubber part go?
Like the actual pussy that you're actually penetrating, it's probably a few inches.
Yeah, okay, so it's like 2
Yeah,
or
and
3
then-
inches, and
and
then
then
the
it's
rest
just
of it's just hollow, the cup part, right?
It's just
Like-
a hollow cup. Yep.
Okay,
I
all right.
can't even fucking.
But that's
take
what
it.
I wanted to know. I wanted to know where that part goes because it never made sense to me.
Now I'm gonna buy him one for his birthday.
I don't want one.
I'm gonna buy
Now,
you one for
Richie,
your birthday.
pocket pussy. Where does the cum go in there?
In the Janet Jameson one, it just stays inside, and you kind of have to douche it out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You come inside of it, it stays in there. You have to clean it out.
Gross. Yo,
Now
what'd you
shut
just
me
do,
off. What are you
dude?
doing?
Stop,
You
asshole!
just lowered me. I can't hear
Fucking
nothing.
guy comes in here causing
Going to
chaos.
China shop, man. What the hell?
Holy shit,
Oh
dude.
my god! Well, who invited him?
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
Mars,
kidding.
Mars, give Richie some shit just for the hell of it.
Oh
now he's
my
knocking shit
God.
over.
You're too loud.
I was gonna
I'm
buy Richie some stuff on Amazon, but not anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
see,
you
there
go,
goes your
Rich.
Amazon
There goes
list.
your wish list. There goes your wish list.
Wish
No
list.
Amazon for you.
Good job, Mars. Got him.
Fuck that chair.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate that.
So we all like to gang up on Richie because he's a giant and he walks around like his shit don't stink. So we need to knock him down a peg or two every now and then.
Oh my god. So
No, I love my
we
Richie.
have,
Love him.
we have more stuff that I want to get into. Now we're talking about pocket pussies.
Yes, we are done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to talk about my animals for a second. I don't know if anybody has any animals, but this is like one of the worst things ever that I
Mars,
do.
you got any pets?
I do, man. I have a lot of reptiles.
Reptiles.
I like
Ooh.
reptiles.
He's in the desert. Reptilians. What do you got?
I got a couple snakes, king snakes, some ball pythons, some real rare ball pythons, some bearded dragons.
What are those, like
Before.
a iguana type
Yeah, they
lizards?
got like a little square
Yeah.
triangle head.
Oh, they have those funny fingers too, right?
Tiles.
Yeah, those
they're
are
real,
dope.
they're real like
They have little spikes on
specialty
their head.
dragons.
Yeah, they come like a
Dude, maintaining that
triceratops,
shit's a
whatever it is.
motherfucker, ain't it?
It's a pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
Any
worth it
insects
though
or
because
no?
it's cool as shit. What?
Mars, any insects?
I had a few tarantulas, man, but I got rid of them.
I
Hell no.
immediately
No,
got rid of
no.
those. I immediately, my
No, no,
whole
no, no,
fucking
no.
hair standing up all over the place right now.
I've owned tarantulas, centipedes,
Oh.
scorpions.
Worse.
Dude, I went to his house when I first started hanging out with him. He had his scorpion in the garage.
Yeah.
Right now, anything could fucking happen to this thing, and enough time's passed. It had venom in it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty potent.
and
Second most potent scorpion in the world.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, asshole. What if like a raccoon gets in here and breaks this thing, and this thing crawls in your fucking house?
Right.
No,
Oh
the-
my god.
The driveway was disconnected from the house, so it wasn't.
It could have eventually made it though.
Nah, it would have died.
How? Why would it have
Because
died?
The elements,
The
the elements,
conditions,
yeah, the conditions. He's
Either
right.
way, I'm still
Yeah,
like
no.
either
Yeah.
way. I'm
You
having
keep
that.
that.
Mars, would you
Far
risk
over there.
that in your home?
I would, yeah. Well, I have a rattlesnake in my home, so
And it's venomous?
yes, it is.
No
my God.
shit, dude. How do you
Nope,
feed
nope,
that?
Nope.
I just
With
don't.
tongs.
I don't do reptiles.
With tongs.
Very
Now,
carefully.
Very
now let me
carefully.
ask you though, why?
Man, I've always had this. I've always loved snakes and stuff. I've always had snakes my whole life, man. And I've played with breeding different
But it could
snakes.
kill
and-
you.
But I've always liked venomous things, man. It's just it's a playing with fire thing that I just have always
Do
loved.
you, do you have
You
the
have to understand why. Like it's like Mike Tyson having a tiger. It's the point of having something a deadly killing machine that you could admire and watch and study and.
but you're also taking out of its natural element.
Yeah.
Now, Mars, do you have the antidote there just in case?
Crowfab, no. But
Could you
Wow,
imagine?
why
He was
not,
like, I
dude?
got everything
Rattlesnake.
here.
Can you not just get it?
Rattlesnake crowfab notoriously just does not work very well. And you understand, rattlesnake crowfab, which is the anti-venom, is expensive, man. We're talking like 6,000-7,000 per vial. So
Yeah, but this is your
So
life.
basically,
Get
you
one,
get-
dude.
you're screwed.
Get
You're
one.
if you if you go to the hospital, man, it's a hefty fucking hospital bill. She bit me. Yeah.
Dude, you're really rolling the dice on that shit because you got to open
That's
that
just
up to
crazy.
feed
I
it
don't
every
know
now
how
and
I would
then.
do that.
I do. She's
That's
a good
fine.
girl.
Like you're
She
risking
doesn't-
your life
she doesn't
every
get
day,
too pissy.
Mars. Look at
No,
you.
you feed snakes. What do you feed that thing? Every 3 months or some shit?
Like once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Oh, that often. What are the snakes that eat like every 3 months?
Oh, probably those big ass pythons, like Burmese pythons. You feed them a big
Yeah,
meal.
but they
they're
eat
good.
fucking
They eat like a
full-size
goat.
rat, a cat.
Yeah.
And they'll swallow
I
everything.
seen one that ate
What?
an elk.
My brother used to have Burmese pythons. He used to feed it chickens.
I heard
How
they
big
give
did
the
he get
best
before he
blowjobs.
got rid of it?
He was about 8.5 feet.
And he would take it out?
Thing was a fucking monster.
How much it weigh, you think?
I don't know. It was
Probably
it was heavy.
100
It was
pounds,
big. He
150
eventually
pounds, right?
He had to make his like the cage of it. He made like
He had to reinforce it.
no. He made it underneath his bed. Like he built something that he
Oh,
put
really?
his bed up here. He put his bed on top of it,
And
the
you
snake
could
was
see it
underneath
through the
his
base?
bed. Yeah.
That's fucking pretty cool, though,
Yeah,
too.
it's
But
pretty
that's
cool.
I would never sleep.
Yeah.
The thing, I would just picture the thing just jabbing its fucking face up at the roof to get to me.
What? I don't want to think about this at
Yep.
all. How about that? I don't want to think about this at all.
Big snakes, man. Big snakes.
Oh yeah, I like them from afar. They're fine.
Yeah.
Listen. Speaking of the animals now that I need to talk about, as everybody has any cats, they're going to be able to fucking relate.
Yeah.
We have 3 cats, and I love them, okay? But each and every one of them are super, like, affectionate in their own weird ways, and, like, they come over, they'll, like, rub on you, they like, look back, and then they cock their ass up, pick their tail, and stick their ass, like, in, you'll be laying watching TV, and it's, like, ass in your face. You're like, bro, like, what the, you fucking...
Do that shit on the pillow.
You know, they do, they sit their asshole
Oh my God,
down.
Penny does that to me
Oh
in the
my!
morning.
I can't. I'm like, get off my fucking bed. Get off my pillow.
Yeah.
It drives me insane. I don't
Because
think
no
I'm
one's wiping their ass.
dude. I have no time to wipe these fucking
Yeah.
cats' ass.
Who's wiping cats' asses? Nobody
I don't know,
is.
but you know, you think about that, and people like don't. Some people don't think about that.
Well, that's why I don't want a dog, because the animals are just filthy in general. Dogs have to go outside.
Yeah.
I can keep my cats indoors. You can keep your reptiles indoors.
Right.
You know, like
And
once I have to let
ugh.
something out and it's gonna roll around in dirt, filth when it just rained or
Yeah.
it's snowing and now it's gonna come back into my house.
Yeah, like I
Fuck
make
that.
my bed and
I
make
don't
sure
know, I
my
want a
comforter
dog.
covers the pillows. because if they jump on the top of the comforter, I could care less. But when I go to bed, my pillow needs to be like a fresh pillow. Like their ass is disgusting.
I don't let my cat on my bed at all. Like she's not allowed on my bed.
It's disgusting. I feel like I love my cats again, and they're very clean for themselves. But dude, you're like licking yourself and spitting all over your hair, and then you rub on my bed, you stick your asshole in my face, and you're like walking in litter, like it's just a whole bunch of shit. Like,
dude, do you got a sheddy cat? Like, does your cat shed a lot?
A sheddy cat?
Sheddy cat.
Mine does,
sheddy cat.
Mine sheds quite a bit, dude. It's bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like an
those are the worst.
ADD cat, bro. She can't sit still. It's like she's constantly like rubbing on shit, and she doesn't just lay down. It's
That's
like just
all
lay
cat
down.
pudding.
Yeah.
Is she black and white?
She's a tuxedo cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so is
Dude,
mine.
so is ours. It's got to be a tuxedo thing,
No,
dude.
it's not, because none of mine are tuxedo cats, and I'm like vacuuming all the time.
No, but the way he's describing with the rubbing and never sitting down, that's our cat.
Oh, and you
that's
can't
pudding.
hold her. You can hold her for like a second, and then she like skits
Yeah,
out.
she's schizo.
Yeah, I wish she'd just calm down, man, but she just doesn't. And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Just
like,
lay down and
That's funny.
Fucking
It's
watch
got to be
TV.
that breed. It's got to be that breed.
Yeah,
Just
maybe.
real
You got to
sketchy.
send me a picture on Skype of your cat so I can see if we have the same style.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I want to see. Because if it is, there's got to be something up with
Hey,
that
listen,
breed.
and if you're single and free, he'd like to see you Friday night too. but no.
And that dick pic you promised me.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Dick pic.
So yeah, Mike, I needed to complain for a second again and find out if I was the only one that got skeeved out by that shit. We want to talk about always what is Rocky's phrase of the week.
Yes, this is my
What do we got? What did I say this week?
This week, first of all, it wasn't like what did he say? Our
Hold
kid-
on. You know what? Before you even start this, Mars,
fucking motherfucker.
What's up, dude?
Steez. You know about Steez, right?
No, what's these?
Really? You don't?
Thank you.
Huh.
No, Steez. STEEZ, not D's.
You know my
Steez.
Like you
Yeah,
got
I
my
know.
steez.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's a 90s phrase.
Yeah.
Nobody says steez,
No.
honey.
Nobody
okay?
does. No.
Yeah.
My,
You know
my
what?
husband
Not-
tells my.
I don't think
my
You know what?
heard
I was in a
that from-
situation where I needed a word. I was thinking quick. It
No,
came out.
And you
No.
said my Steve.
His sentence was to Anna. Go ahead, babe. Tell
See,
about my
what I
steez."
should have said,
Oh my
Rich.
God.
Here,
What,
Rich.
Steve?
Here's what would have been acceptable. If I would have said my swagger, that would have been fine.
Yeah. Check me out, my fleet.
All right.
Fleek.
I'm a '90s kid.
I don't listen.
Deal with
Even,
it.
I'm an '80s '90s kid, and I
Not
don't
an-
remember
you're not
ever
an
hearing
80s.
steez.
You're barely '80s.
What do you mean, not barely
Barely.
'80s?
Because
81.
I understand, but by the time the '80s were over, you're really becoming
All
who
right,
you
like
are.
a '90s kid. Sure.
Yeah, you're
right.
a '90s kid.
But I never ever said steez. My flow, you know.
Because
my,
you're a chick. You're not listening to Gangstar.
No, but who?
Who
Yeah,
is?
I'm not
Me
listening.
and Richie.
Did
That's
you
who.
say
I
steez?
guess I was the awkward one because I never
wasn't-
said any
it-
of these.
it
It's,
wasn't-
it's not a phrase
It
I
was
use
never-
all the time,
Yeah, it was
but
never one of my go-to words, but I know what that means. I've heard it before.
No. Well, you know what? Anyway, everybody who doesn't know, he had
Stilo.
steez.
This is my Stilo.
He's had steez, bro. Steez.
It's the same thing as
Oh,
swagger,
he's got
right?
steez. You know, it's like this.
Yeah, Rocky's
Yo.
got steez. Word the fuck up.
No.
Yo, how's your steez tonight, Rock?
it's hard and wet, Rich.
I love you guys. I'll see you later.
All right,
I'm
bye,
going.
Richie.
Rich.
Kiss the girls for me.
Oh, wait, you wanted to ask Mars one question real quick. Do you clean up the bodies or do you just take them?
Just take them.
No one really cleans it up, right? Like the coroner takes the bits and pieces, but the blood and shit is on the owners, right?
That's all on the owners, man. Yep. The hotels or whoever.
Man, that
Yep.
is
It's on the
fucked
owners.
up.
It is?
Yeah, I told you, dude.
They normally, man, like they have their
they
own
gotta
cleanup
clean it up
crews, like
themselves.
hotels and stuff.
Hold on,
They do
he's
that kind
talking.
of stuff.
I'm sorry, Mars. Say that again.
So normally, like hotels, like because you get a lot of people coming here and committing suicide in the hotels and stuff like that. So they have their own cleanup crews, like for that. If there's a homicide or suicide in a house, like just a residential house, they'd be referenced a cleanup crew, to call, but they have to pay for it themselves. you know?
Exactly. That's what I mean. They got to pay for it. So, whoever's calling in, sorry, we got Mars on, so I can't pick up. I honestly can't. It'll switch over,
No, I
and
don't
I'm
want
not
to get off
doing that.
Mars. I'm talking to Mars.
Yeah.
Today. It's Mars Day.
So,
You can
All
keep
right,
it
bye.
going.
Rich, we love you.
Thanks for stopping in, pal.
Yeah, don't forget your forget your food.
Yeah, and make sure you get your goodie bag. It's by the door. There's no goodie bag.
The food.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're
but I
saying
was
for the
making it
fake
like,
party. Oh.
yes. There you go.
So funny. But no. So Rocky, that was also one of his amazing things that he had said. But that's not the only thing. we were laying in bed, and of course, after sex, I can, during, after, before, I love to eat. I'm a big food person. Mars, I don't know if you're interested in that stuff, but like, I like to fucking eat a cheeseburger as soon as I'm done having sex. It's like a worked up thing. I'm the tiniest person you'll ever see in your life, but I can fucking eat, and it just gets me so happy. I'm just so happy when I have food. So we lay in bed. And I'm a healthy snacker, okay? I know that some people go, boring. But I like to eat like fennel or celery or cucumber or carrot, like something
That's one
like...
of the reasons I like coming here.
Yeah, I love
like,
vegetables.
My great tomatoes.
So I wanted fucking fennel, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm just crunching. It's like... And he's looking at me like, what the fuck are you eating? I'm like, it's fennel.
You're so weird.
So he says to me... I'll eat a pepperoni pizza hot pocket, whether I have to or not. And I looked at him and I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? He goes, whether I have to or not.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It means that I'll eat one no matter what. So that's how it's going down.
What do you mean by the
It's
whether
going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening.
Whether I have to or not. Like I'm eating it because my body wants it. What do you mean by that?
I mean that no matter what, I'm eating the fucking hot pocket. That's what I mean.
Yo, I can't. So, well, whether he or not is going to have this hot pocket.
Anyone who's in the chat right now, if you just got cut off, just go refresh your thing. I don't know why it's...
What do you mean, the video?
Yeah, the stream health dropped crazy for some reason. It might have kicked some people out.
Oh, all right. So that was number 2. But number 3, overall, I thought this was very funny. We were on vacation, came home from vacations. We had a couple days home with our kids, Mars. And if you're with your kids, it's like you don't get to fuck. They're everywhere. All right. We have a 3-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 19-year-old. There's no way they're not hearing us. Okay. But they came downstairs to hang out in my basement. And he goes, come here, quick. And I looked at him and I'm like, no. And he goes, come on, quick. Come in the bathroom. I'll bend you over quick. Let's go. And I'm like, no, Rocky, I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm like, I've been running around all day. I'm sweaty. I'm dirty. I'm like, I didn't even shower. He's like, I don't fucking care. Come on. And he looks at me. He's like, please, I'll be quick. Come on. And I'm like looking at him going...
No, hold on. I wasn't
wait.
wallowing like that.
Excuse me. You said, please, baby, come on, I'll be quick.
No, in fact, I had my penis out and said, come on, come grab it.
No,
yes,
and you said, baby, come on, I'll be quick.
And then you did. But I wasn't like, please. You said please like 4 times.
I did not say please one time.
No, you said it a few times.
No, I said it once.
Look, she doesn't want to say nothing because she knows.
Did I say it more than once?
I don't know if you said it more than once, but you definitely said,
I know, I just said,
I'll be
please,
quick.
I'll be quick. That's what I said.
You said
Either
it
way,
more than
don't
once.
you listen, all right? When you want it, you want it. Let's just,
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Let's get the story right.
So I'm looking at him and he goes, come on, just grab it. So I grabbed it. And of course, once I grab it,
game on.
now I wanted it. So I let him take me to the fucking bathroom.
See, I know the trick. I just got to take it out and go,
and the whole time he does, he takes it out. And I'm like, I can't resist it. I'm like, okay. So he fucking, okay. The good wife. So we go in there, and you know how paranoid you get, Mars, when you're like, can they hear us? So I'm like, shut up.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got me bent over the sink, and I'm like, shh. I heard him. Shh. So I have him now make more noise that is different than me.
I can't.
So I waddle with him inside of me. Like, if you guys can see this, I waddled like this, holding onto him so he didn't come out. Yes, he didn't come out. Waddled. And then I turned the shower on, and I allowed him to finish. And it was quick, and we were done.
Tore that ass up.
But I wanted to know, for the 3 minutes we were in there, he might have tore it up. Have you dealt with that ever? Like, are you married? Do you have a wife, girlfriend? How does it work for you?
I used to be married. And yeah, I mean, those quickies, I mean, sometimes are better than like the hot, passionate, moments in bed. In my opinion, I love those.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, the kids are here. It's so like, we shouldn't do this, but it's going to happen right now.
Because at night when the kids are asleep, you're more comfortable. You're like, all right, at least they're asleep. They were all awake. It was daylight. Like, anything can happen right now.
I know.
One of them can come up to the bathroom window and be like,
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I got to pee. We have one bathroom in the house and one in the salon. So it's like,
what's going on in there?
What are you guys doing? You never know what you're doing.
Mommy and Daddy are
Valentina
talking.
would have her hand under the door like, Mom?
And Anna's,
are you in there?
Anna's almost 20. She's going to know exactly what's going on.
I know, and I hate that. I fucking hate that. How old are your kids, Mars?
Mine are 12, 11, and 10. Or 7, I'm sorry.
12, 11, and 7.
He's got 3 baby girls.
Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, Mars.
Yeah, I know.
I feel bad.
Me and
for
him
you.
had this talk. I said this. I was like,
I
"Oh,
feel
brother."
bad for you.
You know what though? Daddy's girls. It's easy for daddy.
It's true. It is a lot
It's easy
easier
for daddy. Girls love their daddy. It's hard for mom with girls. It is. And with boys, it's easy for dad and easier for mom.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Not always.
Well, if it's
Not always.
Well, if it's a mom situation and there's not a dad present, it's hard on the mom.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mother had it that way.
You know, exactly. So
Yeah.
if you're one person doing both jobs, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know,
But yeah, girls are rough, man. Girls are rough.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, they're
fuck-
good kids. They trip me out, man. I love kids.
I
I mean,
can't
I
wait
don't
till
think I
that
want
gets
any
older.
more. I wanted a boy, man. I always wanted a boy, but like after I
Three
think I'm
shots
done,
and a
man.
girl, every time. I think,
Yeah.
unless,
a lose-lose.
unless you want to have a Brady Bunch situation on your fucking hands, I think it's time to, wrap it up too.
Knock it down.
Well, I mean, dude, I'm a fertile dude, man. Like, but I'll never get snipped,
too.
man. Because I just don't.
You're a
no one's
Fertile,
touching my
super
nuts like
sperm
that.
like me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm
So it's
super.
like, I mean, I come a lot. Like, I want to keep coming a lot. I want to like lose.
I'm gonna
sperm.
come on everything. I'll come on this.
I
I'll
will
come on
fucking
that.
come wherever I
I'll
want,
come all over
Franco.
your
Yeah. I heard you
Fucking
like
jacking
lose
off like a
5%,
goddamn pilgrim.
You know, the 5% of your load if you get your nuts snipped, and that's not good for me, man. I'm not. No.
I think that is
Every
so-
time we attempted to get pregnant, we got pregnant.
Well, I was on birth control for so long that when we wanted to have the baby, I stopped birth control. I got pregnant that week.
But there was a situation that went
Damn.
down where they had to talk about my sperm. I got super sperm.
It wasn't your sperm. I had a miscarriage.
No. But bullshit. I specifically, no, you did, but I specifically
Oh.
asked the doctor.
I'm like, what?
No,
I did.
You did not.
What I mean is, not the miscarriage, the last thing that happened.
I know.
I specifically asked the doctor, I go, so was it my sperm that was
Oh,
the
the
catalyst
tumor.
of this? Yeah. And he was like,
Oh.
yeah. I was like, so I have super sperm? And he's like, yep, because she was supposed to be clipped.
I was clipped and I had an ablation.
And
They shut
somehow
down my uterus.
my sperm still got through.
Well, the ablation. Well, then when
does
they shut
happen.
down. Yeah, when they shut down your uterus, though, they burn it so it doesn't create a wall for an egg to attach to and sperm to get into. But somehow mine would. He said that my tubes repaired themselves and refused together. An egg was able to drop, which was fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's how. But he said I'm really healthy.
Like
That
the
was
two
only
of
thing
us
that saved my
together.
life.
Like if
Yeah.
she had a different mate, it probably wouldn't have happened. I'm not just big in myself.
Yes.
I specifically asked the doctor, even jokingly. I was
No,
like,
yeah.
so I have really good sperm. He's like, yeah, you do. I was like, awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's and in a situation like that, it was it started off as just an egg and sperm and then turned into a tumor. And by that point, they had to take
Yeah,
everything out.
I almost killed my wife.
You did almost kill me
I almost killed my wife.
in a non-knowing way.
Yeah, yeah.
Or not knowing way.
What is that
pretty
called
crazy.
when an egg gets stuck in your tube? Was it ectopic?
No,
Ectopic
it wasn't.
pregnancy?
No, what happened? I actually had a
That's-
complete molar tumor in my uterus. What happened is
okay.
this thing started to grow, and this tumor tricks your body into thinking you're pregnant. So my hormone level went from 0 to 415,000, and it was
Which is
it's like I
insanely
was
high.
having 10 babies at one
Yeah,
time, pretty
yeah.
much. And I was getting a little bit of a belly, and I didn't feel well for a few months. But I'm very healthy, so I'm like, I'll get rid of it. I ended up bringing myself to the doctor, swearing to my husband, I'm like, there's something in my body. He's like, you're crazy. I went, and there was something in my fucking body.
You had emergency surgery.
Yeah,
Damn.
emergency, full hysterectomy.
that.
They had to take everything
Yeah,
out.
it's
Remember, I
pretty
said, "This
nuts.
fucking. They tell me it's gonna be a fucking tumor." The doctor walked in and said, "It's a fucking tumor." I
You
was
know
like,
why though,
I
Mars?
remember when we were in the emergency room.
Yeah.
See, women are so different than men when it comes to health, but usually they're right because their bodies are so fucking complicated. But
Well, I can feel. I felt
No,
something in me growing.
and exactly, but as a man, Mars, 10 out of 10 times when something's wrong, you go, I'll wait it out, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's what I was doing too.
No, I know,
But
but
this thing kept growing so fast, he didn't know what to
but
do.
like
my
even
doctor.
then, I'd still be waiting it out at that point and be like, yeah, we'll wait till this gets real serious.
Yeah, well, I would have died. I was about to get on a plane,
Yeah.
and I would have died because
Yeah, it
this
would have
thing
ruptured. The air pressure
at
would have ruptured
10,000
it.
feet. He said it would have ruptured, and I would have died in the plane by myself.
Yeah.
And I forced my husband. Well, my husband. I didn't force him, but I forced my doctor to keep seeing me until I finally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this on my own. I took a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
And it came up positive, and I'm like, there's no way I could be pregnant if I don't have my fucking tubes. And so then I went to Stony Brook, and they were like, this thing is growing so fast, we need to get it out. And I was like, what?
Jeez.
They literally were like, listen, this is deadly. So if we take it out and it bursts, you could go through your body. You'll need chemotherapy. I'm looking at the doctor going, what?
Yeah.
Like you fucking. Like yesterday, I was doing yoga. It was like the weirdest fucking thing.
And
Now
what's weird
I
too,
got a
because
tumor.
the 3 other kids, she had no problem. Everything's fine. No issues during pregnancy. Nothing. Everything was perfect. And the ectopic thing, was the first thing that happened to us. The other thing was not like a miscarriage or anything. It was just it technically was, but not
What,
really.
the last one?
Yeah.
No, that was not.
Yeah, that was just a
I
tumor.
had the miscarriage.
But the miscarriage, that was ectopic.
Yeah.
And
Ectopic, yeah.
that's when it grows outside of the uterus, right? What did they
No,
say?
that's when it grows in the tube in the fallopian.
Inside
Yes,
the
the
tube, and it's
fallopian
stuck, yeah.
tube. That's it. Yeah.
But
That's
no.
what that is.
But
So-
yeah, I don't even know how the hell we got on this fucking conversation.
We did.
To my kids, right? I don't know what the fuck.
That's how a good show goes.
But I'm
though,
all right, guys. I'm
you know?
alive, and I did not need chemotherapy, so fucking
We
God
started
is
with
good.
pocket
That's
pussies.
good.
We get
Pocket
to
pussies,
miscarriages.
miscarriages, and tumors. That's fucking. This is our life. This is fucking life. So okay, I have a topic I want to talk about, and this is something that I don't know what made me think about it. I think it was the fact that today's era and day, kids are fucking at 12, 11 years old. Like they're doing things I started having sex just turning 17. Like, and that's even early.
I was
13.
Yeah, 13 and 14.
Well, all right, you fucking whores. That's not me. But I mean, I was with girls, but that's
First
not
time you smoked pot?
13.
14, 15.
12.
Oh my God.
First time you got legit drunk?
13.
I was drunk on the
Or 15
my eighth
probably.
grade.
I had an older sister who was a bad
That's when I
influence.
threw up all over the fucking boys' bathroom.
11, Hobo Country Club.
Wait,
what
no,
else?
but
My
that's
God,
not where
that's
I'm
where
going
I
with
smoked
this.
weed for the first time.
yeah.
With my sister and all her
All right,
friends.
go ahead. Sorry.
That's not where I'm going with this. So, all right. So, what about the people who don't have sex, right? So, the virgins, right? People who stay virgins till they find the right person. I know we are all not virgins.
Unicorns.
There are some people that are virgins. So, what if, like, you get to a point where you're like, 30, you're 40, and you're still a virgin?
That
How do you
happens-
fuck.
Well, you just do.
Yeah, but you don't
but
know
at
anything.
that point, well, that's the thing. At that point, they become kind of introverted. Where now I know I'm supposed to do it, but now they kind of don't want to because they sort of become asexual. Like Fez from Ron and
Right,
Fez,
right.
Stalker Patty. Remember Stalker Patty on Opie and Anthony?
No.
Well, she was 62 and a virgin. And they would always try to get her laid, try to get her to go on dates. They were even like, we'll get you a male prostitute, whatever you want. And at that point, both of them are like, I'm just not interested. They've gone so long that they just become uninterested. And once you hit a certain age, your sex drive goes down anyway. So if
Right.
you're not having it and never had it, you don't have one to begin with.
Right.
So
Well, coming into the game, right? Let's just say you're virgin, right? And you are going to be with people. Now, what's the fucking criteria? Like, what do you have to ask these people? Like,
You gotta-
do you have any of these things here? Do you go through any of this? Have you used drugs? Did you drink? Do you have children? Are you married? Like, you have to ask so much shit at that age.
yeah.
You're not talking about dating anybody who is 12, or 13, 14, 15, 16 who doesn't have any baggage. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But everybody's got fucking baggage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How do you like explain to someone like,
And like I said, virgins are unicorns to begin with.
there's not a lot.
You know what I mean? Like at that age, like once you hit a certain like 40s, 50s, like I said, it's a unicorn. So
Mars, how old are you did you say?
When I first got laid,
Yeah.
I was 15.
15.
I was
first time
15, yeah.
pot,
Fuck, I think 15 or 16. Yeah.
drunk.
So,
Oh shit. I think 14. 13
Exactly.
or 14.
Everyone got drunk first here,
yeah,
right?
because I took my parents'
I was
alcohol.
13 for everything except
There's your
cigarettes. I
gateway
was
drug,
9.
by the way, people. Okay,
Alcohol.
your gateway drug, if you want to point a finger at anything, is alcohol. It's not marijuana. So for all you people saying it's marijuana, eat a dick.
Let's not get on a marijuana
I'm not.
topic.
I just throwing that out there.
He's so like,
Frankie, your first time smoking weed was with me and Taylor? No shit. Can you? Fuck, you can't call in. Write in the chat the story, or at least give me something to work with that might click my memory.
so, yeah. Anyway, so I was just asking, like, what would be a prerequisite? What would be like a deal breaker for you? You're a virgin. You want to be with somebody, but they're like, I got kids, or I'm married. Now you're a virgin. You could be with anybody you want.
Deal breaker?
Yeah, like what would you be like? Nah.
It's hard to put myself in a virgin mindset because I'm so not. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a hunter, so
You're a hunter.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
hey,
men are,
big
we're the
boy.
predators. You're
You
the
know,
prey.
I'm very much a pussy
All right,
hunter. So
I don't even know.
Like for guys, there's really like if the girls were attracted to him, there's not much. You know
Like
what I
if
mean?
you're
That's
if
gonna-
you're attracted, right? You're attracted, you like somebody, or you're interested in them. Like I don't know what would be a deal breaker for me. I guess if they were an addict at the time, that would stop me. Obviously, you don't want to be an addict when you're not an addict. What is that?
all these things, alerts that are
They're
fucking popping
Coming
up.
in my
Jesus.
ear, it hurts. Not literally coming in my ear, but it's in my ear.
That is that-
Mars, I didn't mean literally coming in my ear. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, these are all new subscribers too. So
Really, that's
good.
awesome. So all right, so
All right,
I'm
I think
gonna
it's done.
I'm gonna give a few deal breakers for me.
Go ahead.
Deal breaker for me. If I wanted to be with a woman and I found out they were a man, or if I wanted to be with a man and I found out they were a woman, I wouldn't. If I was interested in that
Oh
sex,
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I have dated both and I like both, but
That's definitely something you should know.
you know, like
Yeah.
that's a deal breaker for me.
I would have to say, yeah, that's a deal breaker because you're still. I don't know.
What if they say to you, you know what? I've had 100 sexual partners.
I'm good. Thanks.
100 sexual partners. If you like this person, that would make you not see them.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yep.
Judgy motherfucker.
Hold up.
Oh, I am. I'm
I
really
got
judgy.
I got a question.
many have you
Hold
fucked?
on. Wait.
I've probably been with over 400 women or so. I've been with a lot of women.
Well, hold on, Mars. Now.
But you turned down a
Whoa,
woman with a.
Wait,
hold
let
on.
him get it out, let him get it out.
Let me get this out. Mars, where do you live?
In Vegas.
You have never gotten a prostitute.
When I was younger, I did, yeah. When I was,
Okay,
like,
that
really
prostitute
young.
definitely slept with more than 100 men, my brother.
Yeah, you're right. I was in my late teens. I didn't care that that.
No,
time.
yeah,
you're right.
I know. But now you're saying, yeah, that's a deal breaker. I understand that. As an older person too, but that's a number you don't even want to know anyway as a guy. Like I'm
No,
never going to
definitely.
be like, how many people have you slept with? As
No,
a
but
guy,
some
I've
people
never
do
asked
say
that.
that. But I'm just saying, if someone was like, "Look, I've had a lot of sexual partners," or if somebody was like, "I've had crabs before," would you be with someone if they were like, "I've had crabs"?
Before,
Yes.
It's curable.
I have a feeling Mars has a little brush and comb in his bathroom. Because he said that shit
He was
real
like,
quick.
Yes, I would accept them.
He said that shit real quick.
All right, so that's the next topic, right? So would you be able to be with somebody if they were sick? If you knew they were sick in some way, it wouldn't kill you, but they're sick in some way. Could you be with them?
Yeah, I have.
And,
I banged a chick with cancer. I feel really bad about it, but I did, yeah.
Oh my God.
well, you shouldn't feel bad about it. You're with her regardless because
Wait,
you cared
what
about
stage?
her,
What
Well, I
stage
just
was she
banged her
in?
a couple times and never called her again. Yeah,
What
it was-
stage?
yeah.
What stage cancer we talking?
I don't know, man. I went to grab her by her hair, and it was like she's wearing a wig, and she's bald, and
That's 2 or 3.
it
right?
was
She didn't
right.
tell you.
Now let me. You
she
can
didn't
be
tell
honest.
me until then.
Yeah.
Then she
Did
told
that
me.
freak you
Oh
out?
my god, that breaks my heart.
You know what? I guess I just felt bad because I didn't. Obviously, I didn't want to be with her. I just wanted to bang her.
Oh,
Okay.
And,
That sucks.
So
That
I-
sucks.
wow! My husband doesn't sound so bad anymore, Mars. That's
Oh, stop.
No,
You know
I'm kidding,
what
I'm kidding,
though?
I'm kidding.
You know what though? To lead her on though too would be fucked up. So
yeah.
you
No,
know
that would be.
There's no good situation there. There really isn't. And I guess ghosting would be the better of the two.
Right.
So
Well, no, I mean, like, what if somebody was like, "Hey, I've had a chlamydia, I've had an STD that's curable or whatever."
I'm fine with that.
I mean, of
I've
course.
had that.
I mean, honestly, I think that if someone's like, "Hey, look, what's the new fad? What's the new fad going around? HPV, right?" So if a girl's like, "I got HPV," which men happen to be the carriers anyway. They say so many people have it, they don't even know they do. That wouldn't turn you off.
It wouldn't turn me off. No.
No. I
Like
don't-
you said, most people have it, so it is what it is.
What if someone was like, "I have herpes"?
These days, no, most people have that too.
I agree. And it's so funny and pretty crazy because I like look at these kids that walk around and I always ask myself, they have got to be dirty. Everybody is fucking dirty.
See, Mars is
There's
single.
not one
so-
person who's not
Yeah.
dirty.
Mars is single in Las Vegas, so he's slinging dick around.
Of course
you know?
not. You dirty motherfucker. We love you, Mars.
Yeah.
We're living through you. Go and get them.
Dude, we were
I've
there,
always been
and
that
you
way,
know,
man. I've always been that way.
we'll end up being there again. And when we are, we'll meet up at a casino bar one night.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
even
for
think
sure,
about
man.
that. Yeah, we had a great time too.
I've never been there.
Vegas?
Vegas, love it.
Ooh, girl.
But I couldn't live there like you do, dude. I couldn't
No.
live there.
Not married.
No, not married. Exactly.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
A lot
no,
of
go with it.
temptation, man.
What'd
A lot
you
of
say?
Temptresses.
All the what?
A lot of temptresses running around, man. A lot of little,
Yep. Yeah, but they're all looking for your pocket. Once they find out you're broke, they're like, oh, all right, bye.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, so they're savages.
well, not that,
that
he's
whole
broke,
town.
Not that you're broke, but the other
Like
person's broke.
people think New York City is like a savage town. Las Vegas is nothing but swindlers and fucking cheats and thieves and
Yep.
that's it. Not
And
all of
thieves.
them, but there's a lot out there looking for a scam, looking for a way to get people's money out there
That's
because
true.
there's a lot of money flowing through that city.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's how the city was built,
yeah, exactly.
So-
It was built by mobsters.
Mobsters, now it's changed from mobsters to it's all corporate mobsters
Yeah,
now,
it's Disney World now.
Oh my God.
Were you there in the good old days?
My ex-wife's
That's okay.
dad, her father was a security guard, bro, when the Chicago outfit was running the Stardust and shit, man. And he had some crazy stories, dude.
No kidding.
Rosenthal and Anthony Spilatro were all running Vegas, man, back then, the Hole in the Wall gang and shit. And he had some crazy stories, man.
That's really fucking cool. You got to get him on my show one time. But I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I mean,
babe. Go ahead.
No, I was just talking about the era of sex and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I read this story and it really fucking pissed me off because this is one of my favorite movies back from the day. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Okay.
We fucking love that movie, especially when he's like, Finkel's iron is Finkel, and Finkel is iron. And he's like, oh, the toothpaste. He's like in the tub screaming.
Please don't put me in this category. There's a few chuckles in it as a whole movie. Meh.
Yeah, well, wait till I tell you this.
All right, go ahead.
So the kids, the millennials, are rewatching the movie and saying it's super offensive because of the scene where he's holding his dick tucked up under.
Okay, why transgenders don't do that?
No, transgenders
Some
usually
do.
don't. I mean, they could strap it up or down or wherever
No,
they
but
put
some
it.
do that.
But they're saying it's offensive. Why would that be offensive?
I
Right?
couldn't
Here, take
imagine
this.
why.
So I'm like reading the article and I'm going, all right, look, I get it. From now, like times now, people saying things now, people doing things now. Yes, let's deal with the things in the now. To go back to a fucking movie that was definitely harmless back then, it was just a movie, and start to now.
Here's the thing when it comes to comedy. Some people are going to be offended by comedy. Those people who get offended and cry and write articles
watch
about
it.
it and tweet about it, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
It's just a movie. It's
Don't
just
watch
comedy.
it. Don't look at it. Turn it off and be a fucking adult and go, I don't like that. I'll shut it off.
Or I don't wanna
I'm
watch
not going to write a fucking letter. I'm not going to fucking sit there and go on a crusade to now take this movie down. Just don't watch it. That is it. Why do people have to be crusaders
I know.
all the fucking time now? It's just, okay, you know what? I don't like baseball. I don't watch it.
Right.
It's not like I turn baseball on and go, I hate this so much, I'm going to sit here and watch it now. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Or I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna tweet about how much I hate it or how much it should be shortened or whatever. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just don't watch it. Yeah.
I don't know. It just really pisses me off. Like things like that. I'm going. Nobody was thinking making that movie going. Let's offend.
You know why?
everyone."
Because that movie was made in 1993.
Right.
These didn't exist. And now everybody has a voice.
Right.
Everybody has a voice to the world.
right.
And 99.9% of those people, shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear your voice.
Well, not that to shut the fuck up, we don't want to hear your voice, but how about this? Like, I don't walk around. I mean, I guess I don't walk around and personally, intentionally try to do things to offend people. You
Yes,
know,
you do.
I do.
You definitely do.
I do.
I don't go around trying to.
But that's the difference between men and women, though. Women.
Men and what?
Men and women. Because men, and Mars, correct me if I'm wrong, but, we seem to have the similar sense of humor. Sometimes you say the thing that no one should say just because the group of people you're around will laugh just because it was said out loud.
I know it's funny.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. No,
So,
right.
like, making fun of a tragedy or something, to that effect, or I don't want to get into specifics because everyone has awful jokes that they've all heard. But when you're with your boys, it's this like one-upmanship of like, you made fun of that. All right, I'm gonna go here now, and then you get to a dark fucking place sometimes. But it's hilarious.
What friends do you
my
have?
No,
God.
I don't do that.
a dark place comedically though. Mars, can you back me up here?
The kind of friendship that they
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I hear what you're saying, man. It's
I'm not talking like evil, like murders and shit. I'm talking comedically. Like now you start like, some people may joke about dead babies or you know what I'm saying? Or like a rape joke or.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say now? So, but women don't have that in them. Like they don't have that mean-spirited type of, they have it in a different way. You're more venomous with it where we're just trying to make our idiot friends laugh.
Right.
No,
I get it.
different way of thinking, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different way of thinking. Exactly.
Yeah.
Different way of thinking, guys. all right?
Absolutely.
We don't think like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So like we can't understand each other on that level.
Yeah, right. Because I won't say things that are evil to laugh.
Sometimes, but
Because I don't say things that are like, hey guys, check this is funny. I don't know. I think they're funny. Sometimes I laugh. I mean, if someone fell in front of me, I would definitely laugh. I would help them up, but while laughing inside. Like,
Oh no,
helping
I'll
them.
laugh and walk right past them
By
and actually
helping them.
point. I'll point and walk by and be like, that sucks.
Oh my God! Wait, what were we just talking about upstairs? When we were talking about Dumb and Dumber, right?
Oh, yeah,
When they're
yeah.
when they're in the restaurant and they're putting the peppers in that guy's burger, right? And he takes a bite and he starts to choke and he's like, and he falls back and they're like,
They're just in his
and they start
face, just
at
laughing.
him. I thought that was such a fucked up moment.
It was, but very funny and
he
also.
fucking died.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
classic. I love all these classics. Do you have anything you want to spit out?
I might. I mean, I didn't really.
Mars, do you have anything you want to throw out there?
You know what? Do virgins jack off, or do virgins masturbate?
I often would think that.
Now, most virgins usually have some kind of religion impeding them from not being virgins. And in religion, I believe jacking off is also a sin. So if they're that devoted to not having sex, I think they can have the devotion of also not that.
Right.
But that would be just, the religious virgins. I mean, I'm sure there's virgins out there that aren't religious, that just are virgins.
Right, all right. So, but if your human body has these natural things that happen, so your dick gets hard and you don't jerk off, you just go in the shower.
Maybe
and
they have wet
cold
dreams.
Water. Cold water. Bring it down.
They just
So you'd
constantly
figure
have a
your body
bag of
would
ice
just-
underneath their
Oh my
balls.
Auto shoot.
What's that, Mars?
I said you'd figure your body would just kind of auto shoot in the middle of the night or something,
Isn't that
I don't know.
ridiculous?
Yeah.
Wet dream. Yeah.
That's what I would think. I did
'Cause
actually
it's
do
got a
have
release,
something.
right? You gotta have a release once in a while.
It would have to be wet dreams.
I was just
It would
gonna
be
say,
wet
what happens
dreams.
if you have a wet dream?
I just pulled my neck clear and turned.
That's involuntary. It's an act of God.
It's an act of God. No, I don't know. I think it's weird, but I like to touch myself. I don't think I could devote myself to not touch myself ever again. I'm gonna do it forever.
Sure.
I don't know. Touching.
I'm gonna touch it forever. It's fucking mine.
Me too.
I
When I
know
was
you
younger,
are.
like jacking off was the best. You know, Rocky. Like when you're young, man, it was the. I mean,
Oh,
it was
you'd set
different
up.
back when you're younger, man.
You'd set up.
Get
You'd get
out.
your right tape. You get your lotion next to you, the right,
Yeah,
You'd make sure
bro,
you have the tissues or whatever you're using to clean up with.
It was fun,
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was an event.
Now it's just a fucking hassle. It's like, oh, let me get this over with real quick. Fuck.
We have so much sex. I haven't jerked off in
Well,
forever.
yeah, I'm sure you don't, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
yeah.
jerk him off actually all the time.
I'm the unicorn of married men. I actually have sex with my wife a lot.
A lot though, but that's because we're both very
good.
sexually driven.
Yeah.
I love to have sex.
But I do have something I wanted to bring up. I was actually going to bring it up on Super Ugly, but fuck it, I'll bring it up here.
Give it to me.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is going to have the first Muslim covered in a hijama and a burkini. A hijab and a burkini. Her name is Halima Aden, which means she's going to be completely covered.
And be on the swimsuit?
That's stupid.
That is fucking stupid.
Not only are they going to have people now not buy that magazine for that exact reason, which I'm not saying don't, but
It's a swimsuit.
there's a
magazine.
tradition with Sports Illustrated and the swimsuit edition. They included Ashley Graham, and no one had a problem with that.
Who is Ashley Graham?
She's a plus size model,
Oh, okay.
and
She had a beautiful face though.
beautiful woman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But now with this, it's like the swimsuit issue is to see the women's form. She's wearing a baggy burqa.
I need to look at it.
and then like a bodysuit, like like the shirts like people who work out wear, the really tight.
Yes.
It's like that, but the whole legs, everything. So it's like, dude, this is the Sports Illustrated fucking swimsuit edition. This is the last thing that is like still, like Playboy doesn't even show naked girls anymore, from what I know.
Yeah, but they're still showing women with their bodies out.
Yeah, but it's like, just leave it alone. Why? You can't. Why have this girl in? Little boys get the swimsuit edition to jack off to.
And they're going to look at it and go, why is she not naked?
That's true.
And they're going to look at this and go, what? This girl's covered in clothes. And rip that page out.
Get the fuck.
Get her out of here.
The wipe up page.
Yeah. I don't want this. That poor woman's going to be covered in cum every day.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Rocky.
You're such a fucking dick.
How can you even call it a swimsuit edition with a burqa? I mean,
It's
should
not
be
just
burqa
her.
edition,
It's
then.
not just her.
How
and
do you
it's
say that, burqa?
Burqa.
burqa?
Yeah.
I don't want to say carnigan.
And
Carnigan.
and she's not the cover girl or anything. They're throwing them a bone, but still, like, it's unnecessary. It's the swimsuit edition, dude. Do it the way you've always done it and leave it alone.
They're trying to get different type of audience.
This kind of goes into the shit you were talking about today, though. Me and you, privately.
What were we talking about?
When I came home from work.
All right, hold on a second. Let me rewind.
Your mother, while you were cutting hair.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's not bring it up.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
either. But yeah.
Well,
I get what
it
you're
definitely falls into that category.
Of course.
So, but again, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition is,
Supposed to be a girl in a bikini.
but
Show your
like I
titties,
said,
baby.
it's a tradition type of thing. It's been
Show those
around.
slap happy pappies.
It's been around for what, 60, 50 years, 70 years, whatever the hell it's been.
Sugar plum fairies. Just tweet them.
I don't like
Them
it.
Sugar plum fairies.
I don't like it.
Oh. Listen, I like it. I like sugar plum
Oh, and I
fairies.
just want to throw this out there.
Go. Throw it, but don't hurt me.
A lot of white women are
What?
turning into white knights for everybody.
What?
Except for white men. I see a lot of white women going out of their way to find things. Like this writer today, she
Okay.
goes to Game of Thrones. And she's like, there's not enough women and black directors that have done Game of Thrones. Not that none ever didn't.
Right.
There's not enough. For one, how many women and black directors are there out there really? I would guarantee there's a lot more white men directors, which maybe, again, is unfair or how they got their jobs.
Right.
Who knows? But I would still guarantee that there's probably a lot more white men in film school trying to become directors.
Right, absolutely.
It-
Of course, yeah. You maybe get like 2 students out of the whole class each round, maybe.
Yeah,
4
but-
tops.
And I'm not saying, what I'm trying to say is that if that's your field, you go to your field and you do it, and whatever. That's the field you want to be in. White, black, Asian, whatever. But maybe there's just not an abundance of women and black directors that can direct Game of Thrones.
Right.
Or have
I'm
the
confused. Is there more than one director for it? I've never
well, on the
watched.
TV show, several people direct
Work
the
on it
episodes
together, yeah.
No, but the episodes are directed by different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you have an 80 episode show, you might have maybe 30, 40 different directors, 20 different directors. So
they're basically saying that men are taking over the Game
no,
of Thrones?
no, not that they're taking over. What she's saying is that she just wants to point out that look at Game of Thrones. They don't have enough ethnic and women in there behind the scenes or on screen. Also, they don't have a lot of ethnic people. But you look at the era it's in.
Right.
There wouldn't really be a lot of black people in that era.
There wasn't.
They would be living somewhere else.
Right.
They wouldn't be living in a freezing cold tundra.
Where with fucking, what are they, warriors? What do they call them?
Yeah.
Warrior fucking.
So I'm like, all right, for one, but like people just want to nitpick now and just look for reasons to just fuck with things. And when there's really not a reason there, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's not like a woman never directed Game of Thrones from what I read after the fact with the comment people. And
I just don't know why it always has to be a section of what there's this many men. Why can't they be this many women or black? Why does it always have to be a fucking label of anything? It's this person got
But
the
my
fucking
whole
job.
point
Like,
is that there's
that person got the job.
there's a
Exactly,
lot of
Jess. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck does it matter?
like there's a lot of just white women just coming out and being like, this is unfair, when really it's not.
They're annoying.
But just because the numbers aren't equal,
well, that's annoying.
you know what I mean? That's like coming to like wherever, let's say you have a job in an office and where you live, only, there's a very different ratio from black to white.
Yes.
And I walk into your office and go, you got one black guy working here.
What's going
This
on?
is fucked up.
No,
What's going on? Why
right.
isn't there more black people here? And it's like, well, maybe for one, there's not a lot of black people around here, or maybe for two, in this situation, there's not a lot of black people or women or Hispanic or Asian, whatever they want to bitch about, because it's not like they reach out to the other things. They just, because she didn't say transgender, she didn't say, Asian,
Right.
she didn't say Hispanic, she just stuck with black and women. So it's like, all right, you want to just fight for your two, but hey, I don't see any Asian guys there. So should I jump in now and be like, hey, where's all the Asians? It's
No,
like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. It's stupid. I think it's whoever got the job got the fucking job.
it's just like, leave it alone, though. Like, why do you gotta fuck with everything? Everyone's gotta fuck with everything.
This is I don't know how it is out there in Vegas, because I never lived out in Vegas, but like here in New York, like in my life, in my bubble, like if it's not my bed, I don't fucking care.
mind
I
your
don't care
business.
what you're doing, how you're doing it. Your house is your shit, your family, your kids, your husband, you're this, you're that. Not my fucking shit. I like to live in my own element. If you bring something to me, yes, maybe I have an opinion. If you need something, yes, I'm always there. But I don't really need to be involved with everybody else's shit. And I feel like if someone doesn't walk around going, look at this pimple on my head, no one's gonna look at the fucking pimple.
But-
you know what I mean? Like, don't point to yourself all the time. Go live and be happy and do your life and be yourself, because fuck everybody else. You
but
know
it's
what I
the
mean?
housewives and those type of women who are sitting home with nothing to do,
Right.
that go, you know what? Let me fuck up someone else's day because I'm miserable.
Only white women do this. Then look at me, I'm married to him.
But
He doesn't mean it like that.
I
Are you
get
getting
it.
I know.
upset? You're not saying anything. She's quiet. Speak.
Because I kind of, I don't know.
you can
I have
disagree. It's
You're
okay.
allowed to say how you feel. Please
Like,
do.
that's the point of the show, Nicole.
And don't,
know.
don't feel because we agree that you can't say how you feel. And I don't agree with everything he's saying, but I do agree that people need to.
No, but some of the
fucking
things
do
I'm
their
saying
own
might
thing.
be coming out wrong,
Like,
and I'm not saying it right.
I
Like,
know,
I'm not
'cause
trying
I
to
know,
be.
I know that you, and I know that you don't mean it sometimes.
Yeah,
the way
like I don't
things
mean it
come
in a
out.
venomous way or
But-
like, anything like that.
But like, there's a reason why people say those things sometimes, because if there really was equality the way that there should be in this country, then we wouldn't have to have things like Black Lives Matter.
All right,
And-
absolutely.
and-
But that's
Okay,
everybody
but
doing
but
it.
hold up, because I agree with that, but everyone, a handful of people aren't. Let's be honest, but a lot of people have changed their way of thinking, have been a lot more acceptable, and are moving towards that direction. It can't happen overnight.
Right, but a lot of people aren't. I have one of my best friends.
It's not a lot, dude. It's not, because everybody's walking on eggshells with how you speak, with what you
no,
say.
my girlfriend is actually going through something with her job right now.
But that's one situation, Nicole. That's one situation. We're talking about as a whole. A lot of people are, dude. I'm one of them. I used to say the FAG word all the time. I used to say horrible shit. Now I watch what I say around certain people. I watch how I speak around certain people, and I
you don't
don't.
wanna hurt
but
anybody's
some people
feelings.
these days don't. Like the situation with my girlfriend Valencia. They're basically now trying to retaliate and push her up because she has a lawyer involved, because one of the supervisors said to her, the only thing you're missing is the noose around your neck.
What?
Yes.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Where did
Oh,
they
she's
say
a
this?
black girl. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All right, but
yeah.
again, that is a rare case.
There is not.
And
There are a lot of people who are prejudiced, depending on
lately,
what
and
state you're
especially in New York. I mean, come
depending
on.
on what state you're in. New
Come
York
on.
happens to be, I feel like, the most normal with everybody being who we are. Like,
Not in Long Island, no.
oh, I feel like I guess I feel like I belong everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, the East Coast and the
I've-
West Coast are
You know
two
how
different
many
worlds, man.
Situations
to me, I mean,
I've dealt with my sons. Both my
Oh
sons
no,
are
and you're dealing with
biracial.
but you're thinking about. You're also talking about fucking kids and ignorant people. They're going to be everywhere. But who we surround ourselves with, is not people like that.
this is what, but that's exactly what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
and you're not hearing what I'm saying. A lot of people have made huge steps. There has been
yeah.
huge steps made in racism, in misogyny, in sexism, in everything. There has been gigantic steps in the past 20 years. Gigantic. But people are still looking in the past and going, but what about then?
Right.
And it's like, dude, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's slowly happening in America, where everyone's becoming very acceptable. 40 years ago, you would never have RuPaul's Drag Race on TV. Now it's on there, and people that would never look at transsexuals or RuPaul are now watching RuPaul's Drag Race and going, you know what? They're not bad people. They're normal people like me.
Deb, everybody has grown. Because there's been so many options added to everybody's lives. Not options, but different things that people are feeling or identifying with. So now, as we have these new things coming in, people are learning to not only just accept but to live their own lives. But there are still some people
absolutely.
but
there's always going to be.
Yeah.
But there was a lot more in 1950,
right,
1960, 1970 than there is in 2019.
Absolutely.
A lot more.
Absolutely. I agree. 1,000%.
So that's my point. There are steps being made. And yes, you're going to have, you're in a situation. So I understand where you're coming from, but that's not the norm though. You know what I mean? Like you can't take that as the norm.
Yeah, but I think that maybe you guys see it differently because you aren't in a situation where you would deal with it.
Absolutely.
No, but again, I'm not
saying I even know
but
how
you're
that would
also talking about one situation in this umbrella. I'm talking about.
No, I'm not talking about just one situation.
No. I'm trying to be as discreet as possible. I'm talking about your situation is not the situation that happened, is one situation. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not taking that situation. I'm taking race. I'm taking sexism.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm taking
I'm not talking
misogyny.
about
I'm
the
taking
situation you're
everything
talking
that has made
I think
steps
the situation
forward.
everybody's talking about is a situation that we don't even know why we're talking about it.
Put it this way: a movie like Wonder Woman, when it
Right.
came out last year or 2 years ago, that movie would have never came out and been as big and had a woman director.
I agree.
In 1990.
Yes. Times have come.
In
and times have changed,
1990,
yeah.
it wouldn't have happened. That's what I'm trying to say. Gigantic leaps have been made.
Yes.
They have.
It's just there's still going to be those fucking assholes.
There's always going to be bad people and
Always.
assholes. And us as the people who, again, I wasn't, a horrible, monster where I'm
No.
running up to the, hey, fat,
No.
But
yeah.
but using the phrase with my friends being like, don't be it,
Yeah.
looking back on it, I go, you know what? Just don't use that word because it's offensive. People don't like it. You just don't use it.
And
That's
the
it.
people who can't adjust are literally like the most unhappy people you'll ever meet in your life because all they want to do is tear down other people. It's like, why do you care what I look like?
Who
Why
I
do you
fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why do you care what I have under my clothes? I don't even know you, or you're not in my house. How do you, like, there's just so many people that should just do their own thing.
And here's what's helping a lot too is that more people are becoming accepting. So now when you do have that one or two assholes in the group that are those people, now those two have 50 people looking at them going, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Like, you're a fucking asshole.
Yep.
And you're shaming those people, which you should.
Right.
And they go home now feeling like, wow, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But you now have more people on the fight with you. You get what I'm saying? You have now more people. Like I still would have back then because that's just who I am. But, a lot of people, typically if a gay guy was getting beat up just for being gay.
They're going to stop and help.
No, a lot of people probably wouldn't.
What?
Back in the 80s?
Oh, in the 80s. I'm like, now I'd be fucking...
But that's what I'm saying. Now, if anyone's getting beat up, gay, black, Hispanic, Muslim,
jump
it doesn't
in.
matter.
Yeah,
people are
do
going to
help.
now, dude, stop. Because
Right.
it's not that way anymore. It's not a violent...
well, we hope it's not that way, but some people are.
But
still
again,
that
of
way.
course, some people are that way. But I'm just trying to say that changes have been made. And I know it's not what everyone wants.
All the
but
time.
Like I said, it can't happen overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it will get there. But unfortunately, in this country, it's baby steps. But from what I've seen in my lifetime, from what has been acceptable in popular or normal cultures, and what is now is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. Like my father would never sit there. He'd watch something that's on TV today and be like, look at that. What are you fucking kidding me? Me, when I would see shit like that, I'm like, let's check it out for a minute and see what it's about.
Right. Well,
Let's
that's
see what
because
it's
their
about.
eras were just so different. They were just so.
But like even walking through the city, that's the other thing we have to our advantage. You walk through New York City, you see everything.
Yes.
So when I'm a kid and I'm walking through and I see a huge transsexual walk by me, I go, Mommy, what's that? She goes, oh, and I just go, oh, okay.
Yeah, we move forward.
Like it was kind of just normal because, again, we have New York City at our will to fucking be our playground. So you see shit like that. Middle America doesn't, and that's the core base of the people that I think are the problem. But again, it's starting to grow outwards or inwards, I should say, from New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and those places where, no one gives a shit what you do, really.
Right. Well,
No, as far as who you are, what you
Oh.
dress, how you look, no one really, again, majority, I would have to say. But it's starting to grow in the middle of America, and that's where you really need it to, because those people have no outside influence whatsoever. They have their little area of wherever the fuck they are, and they have no culture. They're just in a suburban neighborhood, and that's their life.
Right.
You get what I mean?
no, and I agree with you, and that's why they're so closed-minded, because they're not around half the things that we have been around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all right, well, so I don't even know what the fuck, where we go from here. The things we've gotten into tonight,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but
All
I was
over
just,
the place.
I was just drinking cranberry juice tonight. I'm not even drinking alcohol tonight. Like, I don't, whoa.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. I have this crazy neighbor. Right. She's been. I've been distracted. She's been knocking on my door for the last 15 minutes. Right. So
Seriously?
dude, seriously. And the other night I'm sleeping. I fell asleep in the loft watching TV on the couch. Dude, I thought I was dreaming. I hear somebody knocking. I'm like, who the fuck is that knocking? So I grab my phone. It's like 12:30 in the morning. So instantly, man, I'm in my fucking, my boxers.
He's ready to get
Shit's
it on.
hanging out everywhere. So instantly, man, I freak out. So I go grab a gun, and I'm like, holy shit. So as I'm grabbing the gun, I hear the knocking's louder, bro. They're like, boom, boom, boom on my fucking door. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I go downstairs, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want? And there's this lady. She says, you need to come get your cat out of my backyard. Don't you know it's against community policy to have your cat not on a leash?
Seriously?
Cat?
I said, it's fucking almost 1 a.m. You're knocking on my fucking door?
Throw the cat over the fence. Whatever. Just shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah, bro. And since then, dude, like if she sees my cat, she comes and knocks on my fucking door.
are you serious?
Every time she knocks on your door, I would just hand her a bag and be like, will you pick it up when she's done, please?
I mean, yeah, dude, she's shining lights into my backyard, bro.
No, you should.
From the
Just
side of my house.
Swing your door
Yeah.
open really wide and then just start screaming, this woman's fingering my cat! This woman's fingering my cat! Why are you fingering my cat?
So weird, dude.
So childish. Like, what the fuck? Nobody's fingering a cat.
Because you got to embarrass her. Fuck that. She's a cunt.
Like banging on my door at almost 1 o'clock in the morning. You better be giving me a blowjob, okay? Because that's the only way I'm opening the door.
Yeah, or someone better be dead.
Need something for that.
Yeah.
Something. Anyway, I guess we should go. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've been running over. Mars, always a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you called in, and I appreciate you hanging out with us the whole time.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rock.
Thanks, everybody.
Absolutely, brother.
We'll
Mars,
see
get it
you
out
at-
there one more
yeah,
time real
yes,
quick.
Yes.
Mars Mirror on YouTube, MarzMira. Twitter at Real Mars Mirror.
All right, Mars. We will talk to you soon, brother.
All right, thank you guys.
All right,
Bye.
later.
Bye.
So, really quick, I just wanted to be able to say for ourselves, what our things are going. And Nicole, who amazingly has brought herself to a much healthier state in her life, works on this coaching program. What's it called?
Optavia.
And if they needed to get in touch with you to find information about it, where could they go?
They can go right on my Facebook. I am under Nicole Duffner, or they can go to Healthy Nourishing with Nicole.optavia.com.
That's awesome. And you guys should check it out. Right now, my amazing best friend that has never dicked me over is 120 pounds down. 140 pounds down in a year, under a year.
Let's see, the end of August. So it's
Way
October,
under.
November, December.
That
January.
and
8
she's
months, 8
doing
months.
amazing. But I just wanted to throw that out there, guys, because I watch my friend every day get better and better. So check
you.
out my other bestie from the Westie, Chrissy, strengthandsparkle.com for all the unique makeup. And you can find me, of course, on Twitter, JRABBIT55, and my husband, Rocky, on Rocky Sus on Instagram.
Secret of marriage.
Oh my God, he tells me, it's so funny because I know sometimes when he wants to be like, let me see if I can get her jealous. He's like, hey, check out this girl that's trying to follow me now. She's got like 12,000 followers. I look at it, I'm like, whatever. And he goes, and this girl too. I look at it, I'm like, whatever. I don't give a shit. I got a dick pic in my inbox. We're kidding, guys. We love you. We had a great time.
Yes.
We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.